Okay, we're gonna do a standard 3-ball. Because I have a 1 o'clock meeting. So I gotta make sure I make that. What's up, everybody? We are 1 minute early today, even. I'm gonna set an alarm for 5 minutes before the meeting. So I'll be getting off a little early today. Okay. Here we go. I just realized I don't have my light on from behind me. Oh boy. I'm gonna get this light on. Wow, wow. To be honest, I just want to be playing gold ball right now. What's up, Slinger? Oh, okay. I have the money to build this portable rig. I just need to do it so that I can do things like show off gold ball and Lady Luck and Black Pyramid. Oh, the console. You want to see the console? Okay, yeah, it's behind me here. This camera. It's covered in crap right now. So right behind me, there's this giant soundboard. And I measured the space, and this is, whoops. This is exactly like to the depth. Yeah, it's huge. It's a 48 channel soundboard. So to the depth of against back the wall, it is exactly the depth that a pinball machine would be. And then the length is 3 pinball machines. So I would still have this little nook here to be able to get in and out. I could probably put a chair there or something. But yeah, I'm just like, man, why am I thinking I need to put all these machines on location once I get more than 6? I don't. I can just enjoy them. I only made like $100 this past month. So I'm just like, for all of the moving of the pinball machines that I had to do, is it worth the $100? Like, that's where it's like, okay, it's time to rotate. I know that it's time to rotate, but I don't plan on putting, I think, well, I don't know. If I can get police force working, I'll just rotate the pros for now. I just don't know if you're doing production work. Yeah, is it still working and high enough tech for someone to do work on? Are you talking about this board? Yeah, this board is got all the preamps work on it. I just use it for recording, but like I'm not really doing that kind of work at all anymore. And if I was, I would just want to get something for upstairs where my drum set is. I probably would be recording myself more if I put a audio interface or some sort of soundboard upstairs that's smaller. I probably would be recording drums more and giving myself another opportunity for musical outlet and potential additional income. So I'm just at the spot where this soundboard just needs to go. It's time to go. Anyway, what's up, Pixelated? How you doing? It's been a little while. We're just talking about how there's this giant soundboard behind me here. And if I sell it, I'll have room for 3 more pinball machines in here. So, just realizing like, I don't have to be stuck at 6. I could have 9 in here if I really wanted. I do have a list already that I made of, in a perfect world, if money wasn't an issue, what machines I would want. I'd love for you to take a guess. Ah, I lost it.
Mystery is lit.
I have a list. We'll talk about it here. It's just kind of like, you know what? I spend so much time at home. Oh, we got a raid from Grown Up! 5 hours away from 500. Okay, everybody go follow Grown Up. Grown Up adjacent. For real. 5 followers away from 500. Yes, shill all day. Man, that's awesome. Foo Fighters is one of them. Okay, the ad's starting soon. We'll talk about it after the ad. Okay? Because I want this to be a conversation that everybody gets involved in. So hang around until after the ad, and we're going to talk about the 9 pinball machines that I'd like to have here. Hey! There we go. We did it.
Mystery.
3 of them are Raven. Oh, that's funny. Grown Up, I tried hopping on your stream. I was at the urgent care earlier today. And it wasn't loading, but I think it's just my fault on my phone. I don't think it was your stream's issue. But hello, how are you if you're still here? Or if you're headed to work. I know that you were heading to work. Okay. Oh! Jeez. When you start a game of Stranger Things, what is my goal? Is there a certain path you're constantly going for? If so, what is it? Boots! Are you... Can you hear me right now? Or if not, are we in an ad and you can't hear me? Because I don't want to answer your question if you can't hear me. You can hear me. Okay. So here's the thing. Stranger Things, how much of the rules do you know before I dive into what I'm going for? Because I need to know how much of the rules you know to be able to answer that question.
Everything.
You don't know much of them. Okay. Got it. So maybe we should take the glass off. How about this? How long are you going to be on Boots? Because I'd like to start from the beginning. But I'm already 2 modes in. But basically, you have shots on the left and you have shots on the right. I can't really explain it right now properly because I'm in a mode. But once I get out of the mode, the lights will show up properly and I'll show you what I'm talking about. We're also in Demodog. I can also start Demogorgon if I wanted, which is not a horrible idea. And I could also lock a bunch of balls and start a multi-ball if I wanted to. That's only ball 1 though. Alright, so the mode is beaten. Here's the different. So, Stranger Things is a little different. You don't have to beat any mode. You just have to start the mode. So, if you were to like, start a mode and then drain, it still counts as progression towards the mode. Now, obviously, if you beat the mode, you're going to get a lot more points. But I think the easiest way is for me to wait for this Demodog mode to end, which I have 12 seconds left. And then I can explain to you the rules a lot better. I'm just in a... and I just added time. How much now? Okay, so we're at 20 seconds. So, Demodog, the first mode, is just hitting these stand-up targets that spell Demodog. And if I do, I get progression towards the mode. If you get all the shots, you get extra bonus points and extra bonus stuff at the end of the game, like in the wizard mode. But, like right there, I just hit a Demodog target and that gave me 2 million points, right? It's kind of like there's a lot that is going on in this game, but at the same time, there kind of isn't. Because once you learn all of the things, it's just a repetition of that thing over and over and over again. So, it's not like, you know, some games where it's like, you have to do this, to then do this, to then do this, to then do this, to then unlock this, to then unlock that. Like, it's very linear. It's, you have to do this, and then you have to do this, and then you have to do this, right? So, okay. I'm actually doing a really good game right now, so... Ball 1, I have 2 modes done, right? This might be a little easier if I turn this light down a little bit. You're gonna not see my face as well, but you can see the lights on the playfield better. Okay, so each of these are a shot, right? We're only gonna talk about 4 shots here, okay? That shot, that shot, that shot, and that shot. Okay, now if you look at these, each one has 3 dots, okay? So this one I have already done 3, I've already hit this shot 3 times. So I started a mode and I, you know, either beat the mode or got the mode timed out, if you will. I didn't intentionally time it out, but I just hadn't beaten it in the right amount of time. So this mode is already done, and this mode is already done, right? This shot right here, I need to hit 2 more times in order to start a mode. This shot here, I haven't hit a single time, so I have to hit 3 more times in order to start a mode. Now, if I want to know what mode it is, that is where you look at all of these other dots here. So there's one here blinking, and then if I were to hit the pop bumpers up here, it would change it. So orange on the left, yellow on the right, okay? So right now this one is lit, which is Where's Barb? Now, I'm not gonna go into the depth of every single mode until I get into the mode, but once I get into the mode, then I can explain to you, this is what this mode is, right? So, Where's Barb? If I don't want to play Where's Barb right now, I would want to hit up the pop bumpers and it'll change it. Same thing with the right side, okay? So, right now, I have this one lit, which is Morse code. Now, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the right, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the left, okay? So really, it is just hitting that shot 3 times and then starting the mode. If you get all 4 shots lit and start a mode, a mini wizard mode will show up on the left ramp. That is literally the whole game. You just have to do that 3 times. So the first time, hit 4 different shots, 3 times each, start a mini wizard. Then hit 4 different shots, 3 times each, start a mini wizard. The only difference is on the 3rd time around, you only have to do 2 shots, 3 times each, mini wizard. 2 shots, 3 times each, mini wizard. Now I want to be very clear, it is not doing one of these and then one of these and then a mini wizard. You have to do either season 1 or season 2, and then each one has a mini wizard. Once you've done all of those, there's a few other things you have to accomplish within the game as well, and then the final wizard is available. But I've basically given you a 90-second pitch on how to play the game. Does that make sense? Does that help? I can go into more detail with Demodog, Demogorgon, and Upside Down. Those are really the only other things other than a 5-way combo, which is literally just getting 5 shots in a row, which you can get off of a mystery. There is like, okay, locking your ball for a multi-ball and things like that. But that's kind of the gist of the game, right? Let's see. Let's make sure I am paying attention to everyone else. No one cares about my face. Yeah, I think that's about it. That would be my flyby pitch to you about how to play Stranger Things. Yes, so season 1 on the left, season 2 on the right, and then up the middle here is all of these, which is just your Demogorgon modes. Ah! And then of course I drain. All right. Okay, so looking at this, I still need to hit the bicycle shot 3 times and the binocular shot 2 times. Your skill shot is hitting the
Left outlane ball save is lit.
hitting the middle target when it's blinking. All right, so that was 1 bicycle shot.
All we have to do is find it.
It's just a little late. Okay, that's 1 binocular shot. So 1 more of those. If you're looking for points in this game, it's very important to be doing your rollover targets because it goes between a multiplier for your bonus and a mystery. Then multiplier for your bonus, then mystery. Every time you do all 4 rollovers. Left flipper moves them left, right flipper moves them right. Pretty standard pinball stuff. So now I'm in a mode. I'm in Morse code. Morse code is all about
The ball is lit.
just yellow shots. Ideally, the spinner or the pop bumpers is the quickest way to beat this mode.
2 block.
The other shots help. We are... I was going to show you. We're in a upside down mode too, which happens randomly. I think it may be based off of the amount of switch hits you make. I think that's what triggers upside down, but I could be wrong. Okay, so I didn't beat the mode, right? Because I drained, but it gave me progression towards that mode, right? So now the last thing I have to do before the mini wizard mode is just hit the left ramp. Well, it's not a ramp. Well, it is a ramp, but it's like a ramp in the back. But I have to hit the left far shot 2 more times. Ken said something. What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say? First time chatter from Raid. This is a problem with theming a game on a show that early in the show life. Yep, I know. It would be awesome to. It would be awesome to have a fully fleshed out Stranger Things because there is so much more of the story than season 1 and 2. Like it gets. If you've never watched Stranger Things, there's a lot more to the show. You're wondering how to get extra balls. So there are a couple different ways. One of them is standard settings. Now, if you're playing it on location, the operator might have it changed. But standard settings are this shot right here. If you hit that 3 times, an extra ball will be lit. The other way to get an extra ball lit is to play 3 modes. And that is the same case after you start your first mini wizard mode and you go back to having to do your 4 modes again. If you do 3 out of the 4 modes, you'll also let another extra ball. There is something to do with drawings. Drawings are things that you get when you, like, if you beat a mode, or if you, oh wait, so this is a cool mode. Here's Where's Barb. Where's Barb, all those shots are lit. Barb is one of the shots. You don't know what it is. If you get it on the first shot, you get 40 million points. If you want to know where she is, hit this left shot here, and it will start blinking for you, telling you which shot Barb is in. But you will not get your 40 million if you do that. So I always at least go for the shot. Okay, so I just got Barb's shot, so I know that she is the blinking orange, which is the right ramp here. So I'm gonna try to go for that and finish the mode, because then I'll get a drawing. Because I think if you get 11 drawings, I just realized 11 because of 11 in the game, or in the show. But yeah, if you get 11 drawings, you will get an extra ball lit as well. That's smart though, I never thought about that. I was like, why 11? Well, duh. But yeah, I definitely learned a lot more about this game after owning it. But I mean, that's kind of how any game is, right? I like to really dive into the code, so I know basically everything about this game. That was an absolutely atrocious multi-ball. But I still have Where's Barb, and of course the last shot lit is her. And we drained. Okay. Yeah, I've gotten the 40 million before. I've definitely got it. It's actually an achievement in the game. What's up, Sting? How you doing? We got a bunch of people on here right now. I love this. Okay, so we were gonna talk about now we'll never know where Barb is. What's up, Silver Ion? First time chat here. She is one of these tunnels. We gotta find her. How are you? Imoratashi. Yes. So this game and Foo Fighters, I know everything about. The only thing on Foo Fighters that I have never accomplished is getting the final wizard mode, but I know how to get there. And getting Toy Time multi-ball, which is like stupid hard. Okay, we were gonna talk here. Sorry, Tom.com. I'm not doing a 10 ball because I have a work meeting at 1 o'clock and I have to leave at 12:55. Like I have to be at this work meeting. So I'm not doing 10 ball today, sorry. Okay, we were gonna talk about this. Now we got a bunch of people here. Top right camera. I have this giant ass soundboard here, right? It's just becoming like a shelf most of the time, and I don't like that. This is literally you can't really tell with the dimensions here, but I measured it last night. This is literally the same depth as a pinball machine and the same width as 3 pinball machines. So I'm just realizing, oh wow, if I get rid of this thing that I do not use anymore, because if I'm gonna record any audio, it's gonna be upstairs in the studio. Because I was thinking like, I'm gonna have a separate recording studio with a control room and a tracking room, and that was like my thing, right? And then I got really into pinball and I'm like, wow, I'd rather have pinball. So now I have, if I get rid of this, room for 3 more. I know. It's a curse. So, what in the chat? Give me your list of 9 pinball machines. I'm gonna tell you mine. I'm gonna put it in chat here, and then we're gonna talk about it. Pinball Tetris, yeah. Dealing with that for sure. Okay. I'm gonna put the list. I'm gonna type the list out. This is like dream pinball idea, right? If I hit enter, does it? I'm just gonna hit comma. But I want you guys to tell me in the comments, what 9 pinball machines would you have? If you had my space. Demo. I gave one of them away. Gave one of them away. One of them surprisingly stayed in the list. Okay, there's my list. Right now, in this moment, these are the 9 pinball machines at the bottom that I would want in the room. Yes, Foo Fighters, you guys know me too well. Foo Fighters is my... that and Godzilla fight for attention to be my favorite. Those are the 9. If I could just, right now in this moment, go, these are the 9 that I want. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 5 of these will go on location at some point if I ever got that many. Dude, Black Pyramid, I can't get away from the game, man. It is so good. But also, I've been really enjoying Gold Ball. The only reason why I would not do Gold Ball is if I had Future Spa, because Future Spa has enough, like, weird shots. Like, Gold Ball is not your stereotypical layout. When you look at it, you're like, oh, it looks pretty symmetrical. It looks pretty normal. But, like, there is no... look it up. Look up Gold Ball. There is no in lane on the right side. And on the left side, the in lane drains and the out lane returns the ball back to you, like in King Kong. Okay, ball save. Thank God. Oh my God! No! Oh, I don't get to show you the mini wizard mode. Okay. Let's see. You don't have enough experience to pick 9, but Theater of Magic, Whitewater, Godzilla, and Metallica. Metallica, old or new? I would do Metallica Remastered myself. So yeah, sorry, I was saying Gold Ball, like, I love it, but the sound effects when you get the Gold Ball are what throw me, dude. I actually have video of it. I just posted it to my Instagram, if you haven't seen it yet. But I'll show you video of it. Oh, I have Bluetooth connected here. Okay, listen to this. Not this part. Oh wait, that's just a normal game. Hold on. Here. Not this part, but once you hit a switch. You just hear that over and over and over again. Hey, thanks for the follow. Decibel. Yeah, so as much as like Gold Ball is ruling, I guess what I could do. Okay, the 2.8 GC though is because of a 10-ball multi-ball or 10-ball game, not a 3-ball. The best 3-ball I've done is 1.4 billion. Anyway, I guess I could turn the Gold Ball to like 1%, but then that kind of takes away the whole point of like Gold Ball being a game. The whole point of Gold Ball is when you get the Gold Ball, you get 3 times your score on the playfield. I just wish the sound effects were not like horrible. Yeah, I just wish, whoa, too far. I just wish the sound effects weren't horrible. That's all. Anyway. Yeah. We've been playing 10-ball boots. For me to just try to get through the game. I got to the final wizard yesterday on a 10-ball on stream, but I didn't beat it. So I would be doing that today, but like I said, I have a 1 o'clock meeting I absolutely have to make. So we are just playing 3-ball. But anyway, back to the 9 machines. I want to read everybody else's here. Retype it in the chat if I missed it. If I hadn't, if it's easy enough for you to copy paste it, retype it in the chat. Let's see. It's going sicko mode. Jurassic, Jaws, Zilla, Maiden, Foo, Stargazer, EBD, Elwin Bond, The Expensive One, and a Fishtails. What is EBD? EBD. I know what that is. EBD is... What is EBD? 8-Ball Deluxe. Ah, okay. See, I need to play 8-Ball Deluxe. That is a George Christian. Or okay, sorry. I have played 8-Ball Deluxe, but it was when I was like just getting into pinball, and I was like all about the modern, and I had not even owned Black Pyramid at the time, which is the first George Christian that I got, so I didn't know like how great George Christian games were. So I need to play it again, because everyone does seem to very much enjoy that game. It's talked about a lot. There's actually an 8-Ball Champ, pretty local for 1,500, which I've been tempted. But I also have, a lot of street level games, which I love. I think street level games are really fun. But I own 4 of them. Oh boy, not good. Yeah, I own 4 street level games. Jeez. Not good. So it's like, as fun as street level is, they don't do, to be honest, they don't do very well on location. Most people, if they're gonna put money into a machine, they want it to have ramps and a multi-ball and things like that. Now, do those people know what fun pinball is? I mean, yes. I like my ramps, I like my multi-balls, don't get me wrong. But like, they need to give street level pinball machines more of a chance, because they are extremely addicting and very fun. Plus you can play them for 50 cents instead of $1. So, but also if you break it down, if you're doing 3 for 2, that's like 66 cents a game, which is a pretty good deal. So, street level, just, it's a term meaning, so look up Gold Ball, look up Lady Luck, look up Black Pyramid, look up X's and O's. It's just a game where street level is just a term where like there are no ramps, there are no multi-balls typically. Yeah, the ball is going to stay on the playfield the entire time. The only way that it would ever go off of the playfield is if it like hits something and you get a ball hop. But yeah, street level just means like no ramps, all that kind of stuff. So 3-streak watch. Chicago Bob. Yep, 1 level, no ramps. Ooh, well, how much do you want to sell it for? Kennebec 27? Volley. Okay, I'll have to look up Volley. Is that an EM? See, the one thing that I did not put in my list was an EM. And I think part of me thinks maybe I would want an EM, but like, we're talking dream game room here where, you know, as much as I'd love an EM, I'd have a lot more time invested, I think, in, you know, Godzilla Premium or Dune or something like that. So, whoa! Jeez, that was dangerous. How much time do I have? Okay, we got time. 20 minutes, everybody. 20 minutes. Ah! Didn't give me that shot. I'm trying to get the extra ball. Come on. I'm realizing out of my list, I guess Lord of the Rings is a fan layout. Yeah. I was like, I don't think any of those are a fan layout, but I think Lord of the Rings would be considered a fan layout, right? We beat it! Okay. Carpool Pinball streams archived or live. Lineup of EMs. Okay. Demodog. 10 o'clock. You should start the Demogorgon even just for the sake of it is going to help you progress if you drain. It still counts that you played the Demogorgon, right? So even if I want to go for Demodog right now, because Demogorgon is, there's no time limit, but Demodog there is, it's still worth it in my mind to like start the Demogorgon. Because even if I drain, it still counts it as like a, hey, you played this mode. I still don't know what I think yet about games where you don't have to beat the mode. Like, I think that's what makes Foo Fighters in my mind so fun, is like, well, there's that balance of like, okay, I really don't like this mode. That's why we do what we did. I don't have an extra, or I do have an extra ball. District 82s. Dude, District 82 is awesome. What's a $5 volley? Tennis themed EM. Oh, did I get everyone's list? Swap WCS with like Harry Potter. What's WCS? Then a sorcerer. Oh, sorry, Silvergate is also. Twilight Zone, Jurassic Park, GZ is Godzilla, WCS. World Cup Soccer. ED, Evil Dead. Met Re Foo. Is that Metallica? Remastered or Foo. I'm trying to make sure that I understand. Okay, that's a Stranger Things. EHOH is EHOH. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? That's only 7, Silver Ion. Oh, then Sorcerer's 8. GB pre Lord of the Rings. What is GB? Oh, Elvira's House of Horror. What is GB pre Lord of the Rings? GB. Here's my thing for the space. For the space, I want a wide range of games from your street level all the way up to your modern pinball. And I think my list covers, you know, your solid state, street level. Maybe I should get a solid state like alphanumeric with ramps. That would be the only other change that I might do.
Sorry, did I
But I feel like the other games I have in there are more worth it than a street level, or not street level, like a, for instance, like well, actually, alphanumeric. It is an alpha. Oh wait, I'm trying to remember now. Is Gladiators an alphanumeric, or is that a DMD?
Mystery is lit.
I am having a hard time remembering. I haven't played Gladiators since last year's Expo, because it was there. And it was a hard decision between Gladiators and Bone Busters, but I feel like Gladiators has maybe a little bit more to do. They're both extremely weird, fun layouts, which I'm all about. Ooh, multi-ball. Okay. Alright, we beat that mode. I usually don't beat Save Will. Man, I'm so all over the place. ADHD brain. We were talking about how I don't know what I think yet about games that have, like this, where you don't have to beat the mode. Like, it kind of encourages you to time it out, and it takes away, like, in my mind, it kind of takes away some of the, pressure of doing, like, beating a mode, you know, like, and the feeling that you get when you beat a mode. Like, sure, you get more points, and you get, like, a better opportunity to get higher points if you get to the final wizard, but I don't know. Like, I kind of like the pressure of, like, no, you have to beat it. Like, or I also like the pressure of, like, okay, guys, here's the final wizard, or not the final. We're not anywhere close to the final wizard. This is the mini wizard mode. Of course, we're gonna add. So, multi-ball, all the shots are lit. You have to get 3 shots first to light the final, not final. I keep saying final. 3 shots in order to light the super jackpot. And then it's 4 shots to light the super jackpot, and then 5, and then 6, then 7. So, that's all that this mode is. Okay, so that was 3. Now I can get more jackpots if I want, which I just did. I just got 2 more than I needed. But I have to hit it up the middle to get, there it is, the super jackpot. So now, 4 shots, I believe. Come on.
Mystery is
Why do you take so long? I'm really annoyed at this slowdown.
Mystery.
It makes me not want to put it on location just because of that. Isolation multi-ball, yes. Who you gonna call?
Mystery award.
Okay, Gladiators is a DMD. So, Bone Busters then would be a great option for an alphanumeric. But the question is, what would I take out of my list if I wanted to do an alphanumeric? Because I kind of do want like a game that is not like super deep, but it's just fun to play, and it just has a vibe. Which Bone Busters has vibes for days. Alright, that should be super jackpot. Ah, get in there! Dang it! So I had one more super jackpot lit, but I didn't get it. Okay, so now that that happened, we are back at the beginning of the game, basically, right? So now, if you look, although I did hit one shot, but all of these are back at their beginning, and I have to fill them up again, right? Dude, here's the thing. I'm just gonna be super honest. Do not take my recommendation for good 80s and 90s pinball machines, because I like really stupid shit. I'm just gonna say it. I like stupid games. I think that they hold so much more like joy and excitement to me. So there's a vibe about the 80s and 90s Gottliebs that like cannot be matched anywhere else, and Bone Busters has it in spades. As far as like the game goes, it is a fun flipping game. Like, it's got a cool horseshoe up here that you can hit, and then there's a shot up the middle that you can start your multi-ball, but you have to hit different shots in order to lock your multi-ball, which is really cool. So you don't have to hit the same shot 3 times. You have to hit 3 different shots to get your multi-ball. So yeah, it's a really fun game, but also like there are a lot of people that just hate it. But those people are wrong. But also I did tell you, don't take my advice on 80s and 90s pinball machines. I love cheesy stuff, man. I have a hard body. Lady Luck is pretty cheesy. Gold Ball has got it for days. Like, Gold Ball is a weird game if you've seen the art on it at all. Like, now I kind of lucked out with Gold Ball because it was just the option of like, hey, I have this machine that I'd be willing to trade for your arcade that you had. If you guys didn't know, I got Gold Ball for free. Oh, I'm at the last Demodog. Wow, I don't do that a lot. Okay, well, I can count that as an actual achievement that I made. The first time I did a 10 ball, I didn't realize that I shouldn't be logged in. So I have some achievements that I made on a 10 ball because I thought it wasn't gonna count it, but it definitely does. So now I can say yes, I have actually done this mode. That would be a great time for a multi-ball. Alright. I don't know if you have to hit all of the shots in this mode or how this mode works. Okay.
Mystery is
all right.
lit.
4 modes, total isolation, yes. 12 main shots. It's 4 main shots 3 times. Well, yeah, no. So yeah, I guess it would be 12 shots total. But here's the weird thing, okay? I'm not gonna be able to show it to you right now because I'm further along in the game. But I think the first 2 modes that you do, if you hit this shot to the right of the ramp, it will also qualify one of your main shots. And I think, I'm not 100% on this, but I think it's based off of whatever last shot you made or the first shot that you made out of the shots. I don't know which one. But it can actually be really nice because that shot is way easier than like the right ramp. I think I'll show you right now. Although I don't have time. I don't have time to start another game. It's hard to explain. How about I take the glass off and I'll just show you that. And then we're not gonna actually play the whole game. We'll do that. We'll do it live. Okay. Gonna not be logged in. Okay. I will not be able to go through the whole game because that'll take like 20 minutes. But, okay. First off, skill shot, right? You want to hit the arrow when it's lit. I always go for the second from the right, third from the left. If you also get it in there without hitting any other switch, you'll get a super skill shot, which is the MXV. It's like anywhere from 30 to 40 million. Okay, so again, if you hit a shot here, right? That progressed the binocular, right? Now, if I remember correctly, if I hit this shot, that also progresses the binocular for, I think, up to 2 modes. Now, here's the question is, if I hit a different shot... Now, if I hit this shot, is it going to progress my binocular or my bike? About to find out. Okay, it progresses your binocular, so I guess it's based off of whatever... well, hold on. Right now, we just tested that it's based off of whatever the first shot is that you make. But now I'm gonna test. I'm gonna hit the binocular. And then I'm gonna hit the bicycle and then hit this shot and see if it gives me bicycle or if it gives me binocular. Alright. Okay, so it gives you whatever your first shot is that you make, right? Because I made the binocular and then I made the bike and then I did that. So whatever your first shot is that you do, it will lock that shot in for this shot as well. And I believe it will do it for the first 2 modes. So let's try that.
Easy there, buddy.
So really, that is actually a big strategy, is like, if there's a certain shot that you're not good at, you're gonna wanna hit that shot first, because then you have another shot lined up to be able to progress that mode. Right? Because that started the bicycle. So here's Where's Barb. Tell me in the chat what shot you think it is, and I'll try it. Slash, you think it gives you the furthest progress also, so if you hit 1 then 2 or another, it will start a mode. Yeah, right, so you could hit it 2 times and then hit that shot 1 more time and it'll start your mode. We should do, before I bring this on location, we should do a stream where we just go through all of the rules, and I can make a video out of it and put it on YouTube for everybody also. So you can always refer back to it if you're ever wondering what you need to do in this game. Nobody's telling me what shot to do, so I'm just gonna try one. We're gonna go up the middle.
Complete the Demodog target for a Demodog attack.
Whoop. Okay, so Barb is not there. So what you can do is you can keep trying on different shots. Not there either. But you could also hit this shot, and that will light. Okay, so now I know this is where Barb is. Now, can you get more points if you don't find Barb right away? Sorry, let me start that over. If you find Barb on the first shot, it's 40 million points. But if you don't find it on the first shot, I believe you're gonna get more points if you keep hitting the shots that are not Barb and then find Barb on the last shot, because Barb is always worth 5 million points if you don't get it on the first shot, right? So if you really want to risk it and get more points, you could miss Barb. That is me needing to go. Okay, we're just gonna test one more thing and then I gotta go. We're gonna find out if you can do it on a second time. I believe you can. So we already did one mode, right? And I think you can do this shot. Yep. Okay, you can do that shot to progress as well. Awesome. Cool, guys. I gotta go. I got a meeting to catch. We can do a, why is Demodog, the Demogorgon center modes important, or do you just ignore them entirely? They're important towards getting to the final wizard, but they just kind of happen. You really just want to focus on the left and the right, to be honest. The Demogorgon and the Demodog will just happen by playing the game. So don't worry about that. We'll do more schooling tomorrow. Happy to do that. I better see you there tomorrow, Boots. All right, YouTube, you know it. Love ya. It's lunchtime.